Alright, so here in the last 2 months, I took Green Bean. Used to have a 103 stage 1 fuel moto tune, and I don't know, probably 75 horsepower. And I had a friend that had upgraded his S&S124 to a different motor, and I ended up getting his motor, and over the last 2 months have installed it onto this bike. So we dynoed it yesterday. It's still covered in dust, dirt, whatnot, but it's time for me to take it for a spin on the road just to see what it feels like. We took a quick shot at the shop right after it was dynoed, but it was only a little 10-second 2-block type deal. So here, I'll go ahead and start it up, and we'll take it for a spin around the block, see how it goes. Go put some gas in it. Yeah, the bike's absolutely filthy. So, look at that. Man, it just sounds like a dragster now. I gotta be careful because it's soaking wet out here too. It had been raining, and unlike in the past, I used to just get on the bike, get some oil circulating in it, and would start cruising down the road. Now I gotta let it warm up a bit. I did the motor, came with it. That's everything that you saw on the motor. S&S throttle body, the S&S air cleaner. I added a Barnett Scorpion clutch to it and a Man of War compensator. And then we'll see how it goes from here, whether I need to convert to a chain drive, or probably going to get some of the different axle extensions that Kraus puts out. So that way I don't deal with the crappy little cam things that Harley puts on there for adjusting your belt. But and I got some new grips coming too. Yeah, man, feels good. Feels so good to have this thing kind of the way that I always dreamed of it being. You know, for 5-6 years I had this bike, and I did every upgrade to it, you know, except for the motor. I mean, it's got an Olin suspension, the Limby bar on it, Yaffe handlebars. It had Vance and Hines header with Carl Foss Racing exhaust. I mean, you name it. It's got PM wheels on it. So we'll see how it goes from here. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. The throttle response is simply insane compared to the way it used to be. As you can probably hear, I'm still getting over COVID or a sinus infection or something. The plague hit both me and my wife. But yeah, I had Jerry Fowler Performance is the one that built the motor and then pulled it out of my buddy's bike and put it in this bike. And then Salter Speed Shop in Wilmington are the ones that did the dyno tune. There's a quick video that I put out there on Facebook of them ironing out the tune. Everything feels so tight on it. There's just all the slop is gone. The throttle responds immediately. It just pulls and pulls. There was a big mess out here earlier. The damn dump truck lost its load right here in the middle of the intersection. I don't like that it keeps throwing. That's the second time I've seen the check engine light come on now. And there it goes out. We'll have to figure out what that is. Man. I don't know. Seems like it comes on and then goes out and comes on and goes out. We had a little issue with the oxygen sensor, so it might be that. Might be something going on there where I need to replace those. New clutch is a little stiffer. Not much different than stock. Oh, look at this. The numbnuts on their phones. Yeah, it pulls a little harder than it used to. Nice cam lope to it. Yeah, I just really don't like that check engine light keeps coming on. But we'll have to figure it out. Alright, I'm gonna turn this off while I go get 93 dead dinosaurs. Alright, she's all filled up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change my riding style a little bit too. I gotta get on it a little bit more when I'm rolling out. I just can't lug the motor like I usually did. Gotta start riding like a youngster again instead of an old man. A little backfire too. Yeah, I can see we're probably gonna have to do a data collection or something here to get rid of that check engine light, I bet. Or I'll have to check the diagnostics on it. So much more through the mid-range now. See if we can do my daily 100. There you go. Yeah, man, the bike is running awesome. Absolutely awesome. I gotta thank Jerry, Ryan, you did an awesome job tuning this thing. It was a long day yesterday, driving all the way down to Wilmington, spending 2-3 hours on the dyno, and then 3 hours back. I gotta thank Nick for going with me and taking care of all that. Completely changed this motorcycle. It's a complete hooligan StreetGlide now. Alright, well, take it easy, guys. That was it. First ride on the new old StreetGlide with the new motor. See ya.